Here guys, you see it. This is one of my side projects I have at my grandmother's house. I just got this yesterday. I actually loaded it up on my truck over there. Me and her went in the backwoods of Bluntwell and got it. I'm talking real backwoods because it took burn a quarter tank of gas just to get from the highway to where I was at. This is an 86 GT18 6-speed high-low 44-inch cut. There is no holes in the frame. All this is surface stress, just paint chipping off and surface stress on the top. This is actually where Tank sit for a while, my other GT18. He's 81 now. It has the same motor, but I think it's built just a little bit different because the bottom pan right here that goes down to the output shaft, it has been shortened to fit this electric clutch. The deck's toast on it, so I've actually got another deck. Tank's deck will work on it. This is the same kind of deck though. I'm going to take the wheels off of this one and put on Tank's deck, and maybe mow with this up here sometimes. But it just needs, the front tires need to be fixed. One's actually got a plug in it, I think. No, that's a leaf. They air up. This one goes down in like 30 minutes. This one has set like that over a day. It's actually went halfway down. Motor does run. I'll add a clip in here in just a second. Last night when I got it back home, this is not the original carburetor. This was on my 94 Indy 500 Craftsman Special Edition. It does run. There's a bunch of cobwebs and all the wiring and stuff. I haven't tried the electric clutch, which I should. Let's see. All the safeties are on right now. So anyway, I got the motor. I got the battery out the Panzer. I'm gonna put some fuel line on this. I've got an extra fuel tank for it because the fuel tank that's on it's got a crack in it, and the fitting on the bottom of it's gone. Somebody actually put a cover on this to cover up that nasty seat. I'm gonna see if I could sew this back together because this is leather or vinyl, and it stretches right back over it. Anyway, it's a crack right there. Transmission's not locked up. Somebody had done what I did. If you can see, there's a white pulley. That's a tractor supply pulley, and they go bad. They have a tendency to go bad on these tractors. What I'm going to do with this, I got this for $70 by the way, but what I'm going to do with this is put some fuel line on it, new spark plugs, change the oil. I'm going to put some oil in the rear end if I can, because I think it's low, or it's like sticky or something, because it's hard to shift. Somebody's put these relays right here for some reason. I don't know what they're for. They're Bosch relays, and this is the crappy fuel line. It's that cheap clear crap that just breaks. Somebody put a rectifier on it, which it don't need one, just a regulator. But I don't know why you put that on there, because these Briggs motors put up the right kind of juice. So I ended up taking that off. The paint on a motor is not that bad. It's actually just wash your motor off. It probably look good because there's a bunch of grease and dirt. The hood has to be repainted. The grill definitely has to be repainted, and the frame. This must have been, I remember 86 was the 100th anniversary of Sears, I think. And because I think this is what these stripes are for, the 100th anniversary year. The way I can tell, it's an 86. If you look on the motor, Briggs did a pretty good job at making the years on their motor. If you look on the code, you see an 86 right there, and it'll tell you. But the oil is actually As I said, it's low. It's about halfway down. It's got, I think it's lost a quart. Probably where it's been sitting really long. Just seeped through somewhere. Because it didn't smoke, it didn't knock when I started it up with starting fluid. I did rebuild the carb all the way, as I said, because the other carb was junked. It didn't have the fuel filter assembly at all, because somebody had put this stupid fuel filter on the side on it. And this is not meant for these tractors. These little filters. Yeah, it may look like it's going to bolt up right there, but it don't work on these tractors. Somebody has made this little filter, and it's actually got a piece of broke line on it too. I might be able to salvage just one piece of line to go up into it. I didn't see that earlier, which I'm probably going to air the tires up here in a little bit and get that fuel tank over, put a little bit of gas in it, and try to drive around with it. But I was really surprised this cobwebs and all this like rigged up electrical, it actually turns over. Which where this battery was on the Panzer. The Panzer only drove juice for its coil to stay hot. I charge the battery up a little bit. Then I'll take a voltmeter of the charging system on this thing, see if it works. If it does work, I'll just do like I did to the GT. I'll just run a wire straight to the side. I'll run, I forget which one of these wires it was, because these are hidden in this sucker. Anyway, I'll run this wire straight to the battery. Here's the electric clutch wires. These were not messed with at all. These are just unplugged because I unplugged them when I was doing carb work on it. The choke cable was actually stuck. It's like really rusted in, and there went that thing. Cheap voltmeter. I'll just get a piece of plastic put over that. It might not work for a while. Yeah, I'll just bypass it. Brakes do work. They lock in good too. This is the one with the multi-adjustable rod. This is just for me to ride around while I'm up here. That's something different. Air filter. Gosh, this air filter is toast. It just fell apart in my hands. And it was actually worse whenever I pulled it off the tractor. It's like as soon as I touched that air filter, it broke in half. Here's the throttle. You can see it actually moving barely. I gotta put a little bit of PP blaster in the end of it, but the rest of the throttle actually works. Well, actually, y'all can see back there. It's extending. So yeah, I gotta put some PB blaster in there, or get another throttle cable, which I have one down at the barn on another tractor. So it's actually just a frame. I don't think that belt will work because it's pretty toast. It's one of them good red belts, but you can actually see me turn it over. It's pretty toast. I might try it. Put some of that belt dressing on it. Anyway, $70 ain't that bad. I had all the parts for it. I had a rebuild kit sitting in the garage. I had the battery because I don't drive the Panzer that much. I have a gas tank for it in the back of my truck over there. It's at my papa's house. Tires, I can just buy valve stems because that's really what's wrong with them. The valve stems are just dry rotted and broke. One of them broke. Deck, I already got a deck, as I said. There's nothing really wrong with this tractor. It's just got a lot of surface rust. No holes in it besides this big gash on the deck right there. And and one in front of it, which I'm not even going to trust that deck at all. I may try to salvage it or just scrap it in the middle. I'm taking the wheels off of it though for y'all. So one day, I say this about a lot of tractors, one day I'm going to do this and one day I'm going to do that. But one day I'm going to give a good wire brush and just put some primer on it for a little while. And actually I've got black paint for the frame, so I just primer the frame, sand it, and then paint it black. And do the same thing with the front of the hood grill, because it's chipping paint off. Anyway, I haven't tried the lights out because somebody cut the wire. It went to something on there. So I'm going to rewire it next after I get the front tires fixed and the fuel line fixed, and then I'll see what happens. Because I know the carb will work because it's fully rebuilt, all brand new gaskets. I even put a new intake gasket on the bottom of the carb. Let me I'll show you the other carb. It was pretty trashed because the other carb actually looks like dirt, literally. Here's where I rebuilt the carb last night. Here's the other carb. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Here's the inside of it. It's all just randomly junk on top of it. There's extra gaskets. I'll keep those. I gotta put that gasket on top. But if y'all like this video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. I do a lot with lawnmowers and small engines and tractors sometimes, but I'll see y'all later. I am going to put at the bottom of this, no, not the bottom, I'm going to put at the end of this video a video of it running for about 30 seconds. So see y'all later.